Right, welcome everyone. Welcome everyone. If it's your first time on the stream, just wanted to say thank you for being here. I'm Mike. This is MT Paranormal, my channel. I do paranormal investigations. I've got a research site that I spend a lot of time in, and also I'd appreciate it if you like the videos in the stream. See Ramona. Hello, Ramona. Aho. And happy holidays also to everyone. Happy holidays. Mr. Weasel, Squatch, what's going on, guys? How's everybody? Yeah, it's cold here. Very cold here. What's up, Josh? Yeah, it's down below freezing. It's probably negative now. Very cold here. Happy holidays to you, Mr. Weasel, and everybody else. Happy holidays. Oh, it's been a busy week. It's been a busy week. I'm still putting together. I got a couple videos putting together now to put up. Ramona, I hope everything's going well. Hope you recover well from your surgery. How's the little ones, Josh? I know they seemed excited about Christmas. Yeah, as you probably seen that I spent some time over with the guys over at the cameraman and crew. That's been a great experience with those guys. You know, some of the things over there we share. The park, I guess you could say. They investigate some areas. Just trying to get home. How's the weather there, Ramona? Probably not too bad over in California, right? But we ended up communicating over the past couple weeks, sharing things, trying to see if some of the same things have happened over where Jack and his team go and where I go. And we had some things that overlapped, so we started sharing some information and getting together. And I joined him a couple times. We tried an experiment. I don't know if anybody's seen the live streams with the cameraman crew. I was with him. But they're great guys, and Mrs. Trapper, she's pretty awesome too. You know, I was glad to just meet them and be friends with them. Even working with them for a little bit was great. 48 degrees there. That's kind of cold for California now, right? I guess it's that time of year though. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, you shared data with Jack. Yeah, he is an awesome guy. Yeah, I just was with him and Tin Man last night. You see my cats here. My cats are all wanting to be super cuddly now that the temperature's changing. They're always on my lap. Yeah, but I was glad that I got introduced to Jack and his team. You know, Trapper and Tin Man, Trapper's wife. Yeah, they're great. Really great to work with and just great people. You know, it's been great meeting you know, uh, friends and other channels like Josh at Squatch Topic and Jack and the team. You know, it's been great. This is it's one of the nice benefits, I guess you could say, of networking with others who share interest on here. But I wanted to update on the situation with the trailer also. If anybody was, you know, checking in on that with me. Of course, I haven't gotten any eviction notices on the door yet. I think those were all just false threats. But the woman who actually owns the title she's the one that signed all my receipts when I made the payments. I reached out to her again, trying to get this worked out, and I think it worked. So from what I heard, they're going to drop the title off at the land management company's office, and then it should be a done deal. So I think her name was Mel. I'll just call her Mel. I know she really had something to do with getting this moving forward. There's others involved too. You probably know what I'm talking about, but I think she had the most final influence to get this done with finally. So I'd like to thank Mel for that. So hopefully this will be done soon, and I can move on past this and not have to worry about this anymore. But you see, I got my tree up there, and I got my dad ornament my son got me from Santa's workshop, which was nice. A nice surprise when he gave it to me. So I got it up there on my tree. My cats are running around. I think I have to check the poll and see what my cats' nicknames are going to be set in stone for a little while anyway. See what everybody voted for. I think Timmy got Timmy Ten Toes was the number one nickname for him, and Jimmy was Rat Zass, which probably figured that was the one that I wanted to stick. It just fits him. It suits him. Well, I did anybody see the live hunt that Jack did? I think it was on Tuesday. I saw something really, I thought it was pretty exciting, and proof, that anybody doubts there's things out there. You could see it on this clip, and I'm going to show everybody that clip, and I'm going to try to bring it up so you can see it and walk through it so everybody can see what I saw in case you missed it, because if you're watching on your phone you might not have seen it. But man, that was I was excited when I saw that, because there's something that just was crouched, stood up, and just walked across. And like I said, I wanted to show everybody that who's here, if you didn't see it when I posted some clips, or if you missed it when you were watching, because that was pretty amazing. Let me see how many. Let me see. We got 4 viewers. I'm gonna try to get that up here. Met a lot of new friends too. It was nice when I do these joint hunts with people, like when I did with Josh and Jack. That I made a lot of new friends, and a lot of people joined, subscribed, and a lot of pretty great people I met. And that's one of the best things that I think you can ask for. All right, M&K, hey, what's up? What's going on? Yeah, more people are joining, so trying not to get too far ahead before everybody joins, because I think there's going to be some more people coming. My friend Daniel's trying to join the stream now. I'm just checking with him because I don't know if there's a problem. I want to make sure there's not a problem with the stream, but can everybody see me all right and hear me? I want to make sure that's, audio and video are good from here. I got to try to keep the volume up a little bit here because with this cold weather. Okay, thanks, Ramona. The cold weather here, my furnace has been going overtime, and the blower's kind of loud, so I try to keep up the volume so you can all hear me good enough. Thanks, Curtis. How you doing, Curtis? Tin Man. Hey, what's up, Tin Man? Happy holidays to everybody if you're just joining. And I'm going to make another post here, but I'd appreciate it if everybody likes the video too, because that always helps a lot with the YouTube algorithm to get you recommended, which is a big help, for everybody you watch, any of us that you watch, all these channels, giving the thumbs up is is pretty important, and it helps out. It really does. I'm gonna post this real quick. But yeah, Tin Man knows here. The weather is it's down to the negatives. I think we got about 4 or 5 inches of snow overnight. Hey Tim, man, I was just telling everybody about that clip I got from the live hunt that you and the crew did on Tuesday, and I wanted to walk everybody through that and show them. I don't know if you've seen it either, but I'm gonna show everybody this because somebody thought that it was a trick of the camera. I had somebody reach out to me and they're like, it's just a trick of the camera, but I'm gonna show everybody it's not a trick of the camera. There was something there and it walked right across. Yeah, you know what? That's one of the things I'm bad with. I don't really check the weather, and I should. I don't even know what the weather's going to be like coming up. Hey, look who it is. Timmy Ten Toes. Oh yeah, you see the new chair I got? Timmy loves it. He's always on his chair. Every time I get up, he's right in my seat. Yeah. This is a really nice office chair. It's just got a little bit of wear on it, but the owner of the company I work at got a new chair, and somebody asked me to throw it out, so I did. I threw it out right in the back of my car. Now I got an office chair that's a lot better than mine. This thing here, this old one here. I reached out to Declan with the holidays, though. You know, he's busy with family, so you know. Declan, I had a good time with Declan in our hunts, and he's always welcome to come to the stream and to come with me wherever I go. So after the holidays, I'll probably be able to have him spend some time, maybe do some more investigations and some streams with me. Oh yeah, yeah, Josh, this thing is great. Somebody was having a hard time getting into the live stream. Yeah, this chair is nice. A lot nicer than mine. A lot nicer than mine, so I was happy to, you know, help him get rid of it. Yeah, I know, Tin Man. That's like... You know, somebody said that. They said it was a trick of the camera, and I'm like, maybe they must have been watching from their phone and they didn't see what I saw. So I'm definitely going to bring that up on the screen here shortly. And I'll show everybody, you know, the area where you could see something gets up and walks across. Right in front of Trapper and Jack. Oh, okay. You know what? Matt, I didn't even realize that was you. I should have by the name. Yeah, Tin Man and Jack and I, we just were back at the park. We had a kind of like a calling, I guess you could say. I guess I can go into that first. We'll start off with that. There were signs that I was getting from my research site, but I didn't quite notice some things that were going on with some of the signs I was getting. And it became apparent when Jack, you know, from the cameraman crew, he had a copy of the audio that I did from the live hunt where I joined them, and he heard an EVP which sounded like a woman who was trying to come to me for help. From the EVPs, and a child, her and a child, and they were coming to me, and they said, they kept talking about the light, and I think the light is what Ramona confirmed with me and what I confirmed is a guardian angel that's with me, and I think that's what the light is when they say that. And I think they were coming to me because they were trying to get help. And from what Jack, I haven't heard that clip or part of it, but there was like a cry for help in an EVP, and they needed help to move on. Hey Daniel, what's up? I see you made it. You're on your phone? Okay, you can't get me on the TV? That's odd. I'm not sure why. I mean, I've been on YouTube before, and I think I've watched live streams from my TV at home, but I'm not sure what the problem would be on that. That's something I've never heard before. But this EVP was like, they were there at the time by me, and you could see orbs, which you'll see. I'm pretty sure we're going to get this video together. There were orbs around me, and one of them was by my REM pod and actually triggered the REM pod. And at the same time of those orbs, that's when these EVPs came up. And something was also there, and the EVP sounded like it wanted to kill me, is what the EVP said. It didn't like me very much, because apparently it was trying to keep these souls, or whoever it was, this woman and a child, or maybe even more, trying to not let them leave. So when Jack told me this, he was concerned, and we went there last night, and Tin Man and Jack and myself, and we went and we made a call for anybody and everybody, any spirits that wanted to leave, that were trying to leave, and we were giving them the safety net to come to me, and we'll help them move on. And you know, in spite of possibly a concern about what could be there to stop them, you know, we wanted to help. You know, when Jack told me about it, I was like, yeah, I was like, let's do it. That's why I rescheduled this live stream for tonight, because when I found this out yesterday, I knew, you know, everybody would understand, because this was like a rare thing. This was very, it was troubling when I heard it. So that's what we did yesterday, and I think it was accomplished. There were some messages I got when we were trying to communicate, and it seemed like a woman was trying to get her daughter to come to me, and it seemed like there was also an orb that was captured that moved across, and it went to me, and it looked like it disappeared. So it's possible that we helped some move on, that were trying to move on, that were trapped there. So it was a good night. I thought it was a really good night. We met some of the park officers there, the resource officers. They were waiting for us at our vehicles when we got back, but they were really nice. I think they may have even subscribed to the channels. They talked to us for a while, so it was a pretty good night overall. There were some interesting EVPs too that I had by me. A woman saying there's a demon in an EVP, and my messages on my device saying that there's a demon. You know, I stick with the device I use, the Spirit Talker, because I've seen time and time where things get interacted with it, and it's almost, you can't dispute that it's being communicated through. And that's why I use it, and that's just more proof. You know, when you get like an EVP that's telling you something, and then you hear the same message on the device, just like the little video I posted, which actually I'll show you that one. When I was with Josh and we were at the North 10 Mile Church, first thing we walk in, we get a message on my device that says Elizabeth, and we looked up the names in the old cemetery, and there was an Elizabeth Crane that was buried there. And it sounded like she confirmed she was there. And I thought that was really interesting. Another proof that the device that I use, it can be communicated through. That's why I keep using it. But I'm going to bring that up here. This is the clip here that I was going to show everyone. Let me find my other one here. Okay. I'm going to show everybody that clip so you could see it again if you haven't watched that yet. Hey everyone, Mike from MT Paranormal Life. I'm here because I'd like to share a clip with you. This is an EVP from an investigation I did in the old cemetery at the North 10 Mile Church in Amity, Pennsylvania. A spirit there, her name was Elizabeth Crane, and it seems as though Elizabeth wanted to be heard. Listen to this. If you could see me holding it. Elizabeth. Well, hello, Elizabeth. Elizabeth Crane. Was that you, Elizabeth Crane? We heard you. So, I'm pretty sure everybody heard that, the little raspy voice. See, like that literally, when Josh and I went to there, when we went there, I was recording just on the audio, and that message came across. Elizabeth, that was like the first message we got when we walked down there. And well, I saw Elizabeth Crane on the list, so I asked if that was her, and I got an EVP that sounds like it confirms it. Like she says, like a little deep raspy voice. So that stuff like that and many other things, why that I trust the spirit talker that I use for the communication, because time and time again it's shown that it can be interacted with, and it's not you know, like I've seen spirit boxes, and I know spirit boxes do work. I've heard them, but you know, for doing this, for what I do, it seems like this works the best. It's a great device, a great tool. And there's still more too to this. I'm going to get a video together from when I was there at the cemetery, because I've already heard several EVPs from when we were there. Who was that, Josh? That you said she liked me? Who was that you were talking about? Oh yeah, I was like, is that a big woodpecker that I just heard? I thought it was funny when I heard the knocking. All right, Daniel, good. I guess I'm on a big screen. Good thing my hair's all messed up. All right, so I guess I'll show everybody this. I'd like everybody to see this, because this was something else right here. I'm going to try to make this a little bigger because I want everybody to see this. Hi, Laura, Luther, Gonzato. All right, so let's see here. All right, I'm going to play this. This was from the live hunt. I believe this was Thursday.
Down, yeah, they're saying down below.
All right, I'm going to try to show you the areas that I want you to look at. See if you notice what I saw here. This will be relevant. You'll see here shortly.
Down, yeah, they're saying down.
Now there's a big mound right here. You see this? You can kind of see it right here. So my cat's getting him. I'm like, come on, get out of here. Get out of here, cat. All right. Okay, if you could see, look right here. You see this right here? It looks like a stick, right? Looks like a stick with little bigger end on it. Watch that. You can see it there.
Mound here.
There you go. Watch right there.
That's where I see it, actually.
Now, did everybody see that? Did you see what looked like it from a distance? It looked like a stick or something, and then it just got up and walked across the screen. Now watch this again and tell me you think this is a trick of the camera.
Down.
Now here's some weird things. I want to point out some other things
Yeah,
about this. Watch
they're
this.
saying
I'll get this
down
view. Oh, here you go. Let me back up a little bit more. Okay.
below the.
All right, that was a little bit too far. What I'm going to show is if you see this at the beginning, this line, which obviously isn't a stick, it's over here when you first see it, and then when he pans back, it's over here. I'm going to try to get this paused so you can see this.
Yeah,
better. See, right here. Look right here. There's that same shape, and it's got the little bit of like the bigger end on it. It looks like a stick over here.
Saying down
right there.
Below the.
Now he comes back. Now look at it. Now it's over here. And if you keep watching that,
mound here. That's where it's.
It gets up, and you could see. Did you see the body of it? You didn't even see the body of what it was that walked.
Mound here. That's where it's.
There you go. Look at that. Look right here.
Yeah.
Look at. You can see part of it. This looks like it's probably its leg.
Down,
watch this full
yeah,
speed,
they're
actually.
saying down below the.
Oh, it's in 75% right now.
That's where it's. Yeah, actually.
You see that? Now,
down,
that
yeah,
to me, this is amazing right here. You actually got a live video showing something. Who knows what that is? Get up and walks across like that. That's what it's like at our spot. Yep. Yeah, it was like ducking down behind the mound there.
Down, yeah, they're saying down below the.
One more time.
Mound here. That's where it's.
There it goes. Man.
Down, yeah,
Look at
they're
that.
saying
That is
down
amazing.
below the mound here. That's where it's. Actually.
That's some crazy evidence right there. Let me get this screen here. Alright, having some technical difficulties here. Alright, bringing it back down. Okay. Yeah, Tin Man, that... I just happened to be looking right over there at this moment, and when I saw that move, I had to, like, watch it again, and as soon as I confirmed what I thought I saw, I was blown away by that, and I had to clip that, and I was trying to share that everywhere I could. A face on the left of the screen, too. Let's play it again.
Down, yeah, they're saying down
Like on the far left, Trapper?
below the.
Oh, right there, right there. I think I saw it too. It kind of looks like
Here.
it looks like that.
Down, yeah, they're saying down below the.
You mean that? Yeah, I know. And watch, he flashes his flashlight across there, and it's like you don't see anything.
Mound here.
Look, because if you see where it came from, that's right here. And watch them shine their lights around
That's
there.
where it's. Actually.
And it's like you don't see it.
Down, yeah, they're saying down below the mound here. That's where it's. Actually.
And like you heard Jack, they seen the eye shine there also before that. I don't think I can zoom in on this. I don't think I can do that on. This was a clip from, I clipped this right from the YouTube live stream. I don't think I can edit this. If I can, I might have to edit it after I do it from here. Yeah, right now it's still pretty small again. Let me see here. I can bring this up, bring this in bigger here so you can see it a little better. Oh, that's the search. like when you type in something to search there, Daniel, if you whatever you want to search for, then you can click that and it'll search it out.
It's down. Yeah, they're saying down
You're gonna
below
see
the.
that. I mean, that looks similar. Like when you see, I'm trying to get a good freeze frame here, right here. Look at this. Yeah, if you see that. See, this was strange to me because I'm like, when I first seen it walk, I went back and I'm looking at where it came from. And when I saw that it came from this, I'm like, it looks like a stick there, you know? Very strange. But it looks like it's really dark in color.
Mound here. That's first.
Because look, their lights are like literally just underneath it.
Yeah,
And it just walks across.
down. Yeah, they're
Man.
saying down below the mound here. That's where I see. Yeah, actually.
I mean, that's almost like I could just keep watching that because that's amazing to see something right there and it walked right across. Alright, my cat just won't leave me alone here. Come on, get your butt out of here. Yeah, that's something that talk to Jack. Should try to get that clip blown up, magnified, and maybe send that in to like. Man, there's a lot of channels that show video evidence that people send in of things captured on camera. This would be an excellent clip to show because I don't know how much more of a a clear, vivid object or person or creature, I mean, walking across. Yeah, I was excited when I saw this. I'm like, wow, I'm like, it's literally right there and just walked in front of both of you guys. And it didn't seem like, maybe I was worried it would have you would have found it or seen it there. It got pretty close to you guys. Yeah, that was it was strange to get EVPs. Like I had got a woman's voice saying a demon. There's a demon over by me, and a lot of messages like the one that said kill, and I captured an EVP of a growl. And when Jack told me about the EVP that he got with the woman trying to be free and get away, and he also said the EVP mentioned something about wanting to harm me or hurt me, and then what I captured over at the at my research site about the messages saying kill and a growl, I started realizing that there's something going on that it's hard to explain really, but spirits wanted free. Something was keeping them, and it didn't seem like it was very nice. But I still have my plans for the new year. Hopefully I can get in touch with the Buxton Inn, which I already was, but hopefully they'll be ready to go up into the new year and I can go there and do an investigation there. Tin Man? Yeah. Well, I don't know, from when I'm there, I don't have a bad feeling. I mean, I've been noticing more negative replies, though, and things. I mean, that was something I noticed, I noticed that almost immediately. Like, when I took Declan there, that was the first time I had been there since the season changed. And I started noticing the negative replies, and there wasn't very much interaction. And then that started clicking right away, like something just seems off. And then the fact that we saw something run across the tree line straight back from us. We both saw part of it as it cleared. Seeing that and these negative replies made me wonder, like, what something is going on and it's like affecting the area somehow. I'm not even sure if what I saw was something that is this demon, that whatever the woman's saying, if it's that, or if this is something else, because I kind of have another theory about it. I think what I saw was probably this elemental that Tim told me about. But I think what was keeping the spirits uh, from moving on was something else. But from what I saw, and from what this right here, everybody who was watching saw, and now if you hadn't seen it, now you have. When you see something like this,
Yeah, they're saying
you know
down
there's
below
things
the
out there.
mound here. That's where I see you actually.
I mean, you almost, it's hard to say that you still don't think something is out there, or there's definitely more than one there. With you guys, Tin Man, where you go up there's definitely more than one, but you just saw one of them right there. Yeah, that's a tough one. I'm not even sure, because I've never heard those screams over by me where I go. Yeah, the screams that you hear there. Well, what I looked up about elementals, um, they're they're usually summoned, and they have to deal with witchcraft. Like they're summoned to protect or different things. They kind of go hand in hand with witchcraft. Like they'll be summoned, and they represent different elements: fire, water, and I mean, I've really never heard or looked into elementals until this. The warning I got from Tim, what he saw about an elemental, I never knew what kind of form it was, or you know, what it would look like. But they say they're usually like female in like just essence, and I think because if they're summoned by witches, and somehow the trait of like the feminine trait carries to the elementals, and they're usually like woman in spirit, and that seems to add up because a lot of the messages I get that are warnings seem to say she. It says she a lot. She's coming. Or the one message I got that night when I went back there, it said I'm a woman, and I had a feeling that was the elemental talking to me then, because I try to talk with it when I'm there. Yeah, right, Ramona. I mean, that's something I'd never really like expected getting into doing this kind of investigating or paranormal investigating. It became apparent right away that there's some things that are there in addition to like maybe spirits of people who have died. And over here where we go, you've got beings over there by where Jack and the crew go. They might even be over by me. Or what I saw, I'm not even sure. It could have been one of the same beings that you just seen on that clip that I saw. So it's a lot of like unknown things, but when I seen that thing personally, it changed the game for me, because I saw a physical being of some kind that wasn't a human, and now it was like probably 30 feet from me, from Declan and I when I saw it. So this is like I got to kind of expand my knowledge and try to see if I can understand what it's there. But honestly, I don't think it's there that's going to hurt me. I saw it move like the wind, like lightning, gone, and it made no noise. If something like that wanted to hurt us, it would be very easy. It could hurt us. It could do something to us we wouldn't even know. Well, yeah, of course I am, Daniel. I'm definitely worried about something following me home. Like when I first started doing this, and Ramona reached out to me, and um, she's helped me, make sure that I protect myself from attachments of any kind. And one thing I've learned too, my guardian, Charlotte, when she really let me know she was there, and she's been letting me know she's there, and I'm really blessed with her. I believe that she helps probably the most keep things away from me. They will show itself if it wants to go home. They need help in every way. Yeah, and Ramona, I know, you know, the medicine bags. You know, this is one of the items that I keep with me to help keep anything negative away from me. Um, and if anybody, you know, if anybody wants one, Ramona makes them. You know, and if anybody's interested, all you got to do is just ask Ramona for her information, and you know she'll get in touch with you about getting one. I know, like the cameraman crew, those guys all have one. You know, and I am worried about it, about things following me, becoming attached to me, but I follow a pretty strict regimen of keeping myself protected. So I'm pretty confident that I can avoid that. Female Sasquatches sound like women. Sometimes you think they're people. Okay. Yeah, I've never knew that. Maybe that's the screams. Is that what you mean, Mr. Weasel? You think that scream they hear could be like female Sasquatches? That could be. Maybe that's what. If Mr. Weasel, if that's what he means, maybe that's what you're hearing out there, Trapper. Maybe it's like a way to draw you somewhere. Maybe they're trying to keep you away from somewhere, distract you. You know, I guess if she would scream, maybe you'll try to go to the scream and stay away from somewhere they're trying to keep you away from. And these mounds are interesting too. It almost seems like there's some kind of connection, you know, from what I've noticed. You know, when your team's out there, it seems like they are in close proximity, and somehow it's important to them, and those mounds are important to them. Yeah, over by me, I don't. None of these mounds are over there by me, and I haven't heard any screams. And the first time I actually heard, like you may have thought it was a tree knock, was when I was there with Declan. Hey, Redneck Randy, what's up? Hey, happy holidays to you. Oh, did you watch that from the live stream? It was just a little bit. I think he was just Jack was updating everybody on some things there, and you know, we had a little adventure out there last night. When Josh and I were packing up one day, him and Dawn was going up to the hill, and I heard a female say, "I want them to leave," and him to say, "I don't know who she was referring to, but it was right behind me." Yeah. That would be interesting if those screams are like a Sasquatch yelling. Yeah, like I told Trapper and Tin Man, you know, Jack, you know, I enjoy spending the time doing that with them. You know, they're great guys. And Mrs. Trapper, she was doing the baby talk to the Sasquatches. And Dogman also, huh? Ramona? They protect the young Sasquatch. Okay. So there could be some possibilities for the scream. But it was... I met a lot of new friends, though. You know, seeing me with Josh, some of the community for Squatch Topic, and with the cameraman and crew, you know, your community. Those they've reached out, and I've made some new friends and some new subscribers. So That's one of the great things about about us, groups like us getting together. Share ideas, introduce people to us. That's been great. Yeah, I'm not sure. You guys going out there in this extreme cold, Trapper? Skunk Ape, hey, what's up? Well, I'm not sure, honestly. My experience has only been the past several months, and I've only heard some things that might be common with those who spend a lot of time around Sasquatches. Like I heard a tree knock, I believe, and what I saw could have been one. I'm not sure, but that's a lot of things that I guess as I keep going, maybe I'll have more answers to that. Okay, yeah. That's why you said scream. You have to be careful, especially Mrs. Trapper. Yeah. Yeah, Mrs. Trapper seems like she could take care of herself too. But that was a good collaboration. I've learned some new things, and some of these things kind of end up tying together, between different themes or different what different channels do, and that's what I've found so far. And then, when you know each other and when you know what you do, then whenever something happens, you could let the other person know, like, oh, I had this experience and this happened, and they might be able to give you the answers if you're not sure what it is. She's laughing there. Yeah, you're right, Daniel. Yep, that's a good thing. See, look at my cat sitting here on my lap sleeping right now. I'm actually going to check the poll. I'm going to check the poll and see what nicknames are popular right now for my cats. I posted a poll on here. Okay, let's see here. I'm going to try to bring this up. Here we go. All right, so I'm going to have to expand this for everybody here. All right, so there's Jimmy. Right now, Rat's Ass is still top of the still top for nicknames for Jimmy. And let's see, there's Timmy. Oh yeah, Timmy Ten Toes looks like that's going to be the winner. And that's who's on my lap right now, Timmy Ten Toes. And Rat's Ass is, I don't know, somewhere staying warm. He likes to lay up on top of my furnace by the ductwork. He likes to lay there and stay warm. Hey, Roller Woman, how's it going? Happy holiday. Yeah, and also, if you wouldn't mind, I'd appreciate the thumbs up and the likes of the video too. The live chat, like I was mentioning, that helps out a lot. The thumbs up, the likes, that YouTube really likes to, put you above others when you get likes on all of your things. Happy holiday. Roller Woman, where are you at? You got snow? You got cold weather too? I hope everybody's staying well. I know everybody. It seemed like most people were getting some something, getting sick. Freezing cold? Yeah. Yep. Ram Jam, you've been fighting? You've been fighting crowds all day, huh? No, I don't miss that. Tin Man, Mr. Trapper, you all look after each other, said Ramona. Yep. Yeah, you guys got a good proficient crew there. It's like you each have your own jobs. Look like Tin Man always pulls up the rear security, and Trapper, you're kind of the point man leading around, and then Jack goes out on his own all the time. It looks like, right? Flash ice freezing in Hudson. Yeah, New York. I always thought New York was always had some rough winters there. Yeah, Ram Jam, you got some cold weather too. Yeah, I'm not sure how. I'm not sure how bad this winter's going to be here. You know, we get the lake effect up here by Erie. You know, like Cleveland and in this area around here, the lake effect really gets you this time of year. I used to work outside, right, city called Maple Heights. There's my son back there, Anthony, getting ready for work.
Yeah, it's about that time.
Yeah. Um, but yeah, I used to work outside for a company repairing trailer chassis, and it was an outdoor job. I had to go out in the yard and fix them, work out of the back of a truck. And Maple Heights, you know, that's real close to Cleveland, real close to the lake, and you know there was some really cold times up there. Hey, Sally Joe. It's okay, you're not late. Happy holidays to you. I'm sitting here petting Timmy Ten Toes. He's on my lap right now. Yeah, I'm kind of curious now after what Jack and I did and Tin Man. Something seemed like it definitely affected it in a positive way, and I'm kind of curious now when I go back there again to see if things maybe change again. But I'm still working on my road trip coming up sometime into the new year. I want to go to the Buxton Inn and then go to the Moonville Tunnel. Those are two really popular, famous hotspots for paranormal activity. And that's going to be my next priority, my next project. I might find some other little things to do. Um, there is one place right here by me which I'm going to go sometime soon. One of the guys who sells the trailers here, there's one that it's going to be set for demolition in the future here, but there were two people who died in the trailer from an overdose, and because he knows about my channel, and he said he'd open that up for me to let me investigate in there and see if maybe their spirits are there, see if anyone's still there, if they would talk to me. I might actually get with him sometime soon here and have him do that and see what happens. Let everybody see the video and hear if we get anything from that. I know there's some areas that Matt and Tin Man that Jack was talking about that he wanted to show me, and I want to go check out some of those areas also. You have a cat dog on your lap. Mr. Weasel, you got a cat dog, huh? TT? Taco Bell? Whoops. Yeah, I've been meaning to get in touch with the Historical Society too over there for Portage County. I know Tin Man was telling me about um, their interactions together, and that reminded me that I've been meaning to go there and talk to someone there. I think they even offered to maybe let me investigate their building with all the artifacts. They got some stories. Um, I emailed them before, and they were telling me some things. Maybe I could even get in there, spend a couple hours, and investigate their building there. There he is, Timmy Tentos. And there goes Rat Zass running by. Oh, it's a Chihuahua, Mr. Weasel.
I'm
Yeah.
about to head out.
Are you leaving?
Yeah. If you ever want to show like George or something, you can feel free to hold him for a few minutes.
Okay. Yeah, my son's got a he's got a what is it? A white demon ball python.
Yeah.
White
Bye,
demon
headed
ball
to work.
python.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh my God, the door's frozen.
Can you open it? The door's
Yeah.
frozen. Oh, Matt, what got me into doing it? My first experience, my first real personal experience is what got me doing it. And that really, I guess, got my curiosity, and I started doing my own little personal investigations of my home. I'm going to have to do a video. I should post it about my personal experience the first time. But it relates to, you talk about like equipment, like attachments or spirits attaching to equipment. And this is an example of like how that can be possible, because it happened to one phone I had before. I had some things going on in my house. This was years ago, probably back in like 2014 maybe. I was living at the house. My ex-wife still has the house, but there were some things going on they couldn't explain, and I couldn't explain. I had a paranormal team that was interested. They checked out the house, and after they left, I tried to see if some of the same things would happen when I was there, but they didn't. So I thought maybe something came in with them, and I did an investigation of my house. Hey Les, what's going on? It's okay. Happy holidays. I was just telling a story of the first time something happened to me personally. I wanted to like keep checking to see if I could get anything, if I could hear anything. So I set my phone down on my like breakfast bar and an EMF detector together. I spent about 45 minutes in my house with the breaker off, just to make sure nothing could set off my detector. And I was asking questions, just talking to someone that might hear me, but we don't see. And I had a few spikes on my EMF detector. And I verified it wasn't my phone, and I thought that was interesting. Nothing else happened. So I never listened to the recording I did. And then probably a month later, I was driving to pick up my brother-in-law at the time, and I picked up my phone and I dialed his number, and I was waiting for the call to go through. And before the call connected, I heard a robotic sounding voice say, "Hello, Michael." And it freaked me out. Like, I froze. I was like there was no mistaking it. Even though it was real robotic-y, it said, "Hello, Michael," very clear. And then the call connected. And I had a whole lot of thoughts going through my head when this happened. I remembered automatically. I remembered when I had my phone sitting there and the EMF spike. And I automatically knew something must have happened. And how could something talk to me through my phone? And I'm not even in the house. I'm miles away. And something said hello to me. It knew me by my name, and it's talking to me through my phone. And that right there, I just had like a whole lot of questions. And I mean, it was kind of really interesting because before that, nothing really happened to me personally. And that was when I realized that there are people, spirits, if you want to call that spirits or energy, it's there, and apparently it's able to use my phone to talk to me, even when I'm not in the house where I think something happened, you know. And from that point on, I always wanted to try to keep looking into, you know, communicating with others, find out if they're people who have died and their spirits are there, and they can talk to you still. Yeah, it also talked to me 2 other times after that through my phone, the same manner, and it said a lot, but I could never understand it because the voice was so robotic-y, like I couldn't understand it, and but it was the same voice and it was speaking, so I knew it was whoever or whatever was talking to me the first time that said hello Michael. It's the same, but I could never understand what it said. It did it 2 other times and then never did it again. So that was like the very first time, and it made me aware that somehow somebody's spirit did something and was able to use my phone to communicate with me. So, you know, talking about like attaching to your equipment, the first time something happened to me, it was like proof right there. But EVPs are what really, you know, what really to me is big is proof when you hear voices talking to you, and sometimes they answer you and they're intelligent and they understand what you're saying and they're replying to you. And just like that one with Elizabeth, where she said, "Uh-huh." I think, you know, her spirit must be there and she heard me and she answered me. Well, have we going a little over an hour? Just about an hour. Well, I'm looking forward to putting out some more content. I've got some stuff ready. It's not ready for video, but I've got stuff to put together. Thanks, Tim, man. And I'll have some more videos out coming up here. I'm going through some of the audio from just last night. I sent some to Jack, and I got an interesting EVP that from last night. Tin Man, I don't know if Jack shared that with you, but when we were in the graveyard over the abandoned cemetery, I believe I was asking if we could help, if you needed help, if somebody needed help, and Jack said the same thing, and there was an EVP that said help me right after that. So that that was another thing that helped confirm that what we were there for last night was important for some spirits to move on, and I think we did. Yeah, I could send it to you, or I could have Jack send it to you. I was reading what you said there, Ram Jam. You died for 6 minutes. You died for 6 minutes and you went to your wife. You were watching her the whole time. And then you woke up and you're in the ER. Wow. See you, Mr. Weasel. Well, I think I'll probably just end the stream for now, everyone. Been about an hour, and I appreciate everyone spending the time with me. And I'll be putting out some more videos. Thanks, Trapper. Well, I appreciate it. Oh, I guess before I go, this this was a funny experience, and I think Trapper seen it firsthand too that night. You know how like the whole thing with me, I kind of like became amazed at all the voices over where I go that I capture EVPs, and I kept trying to like go back and build a relationship with what's there, spirits of people, or whatever it might be, and just to see if it actually starts to like if I actually get recognized. And I've noticed my name has come up in EVPs and it has come up on my devices. And that first night when I went out with Jack and Trapper and Tin Man and Trapper's wife, we met and we were going to the site, and I made a tobacco offering to Mother Earth, and then we were standing there, and on my device it said Michael, and I showed Trapper, and I was kind of laughing. I said, "Look," and you remember that, Trapper, when it said Michael on the device, and I showed you, and you're like, "They do really know you." I thought that was pretty funny. And again, another that's why I always rely on the Spirit Talker device, because it it can be communicated with and it works. Oh yeah, I remember Ram Jam. You told me about that. Seeing the 1111. Yeah, that's like I came up with my theme to bridge the gap between the living and the dead. Like that just to me was like it didn't even take much thought, because it automatically just seemed to fit what I'm doing. You know, seemed to fit what I'm doing, because there obviously is a spirit of people that were once alive, and there's still some part of them there, and they're talking to you. So it's like it's just communicating with them. It's not, I'm not scared of them. Even though something about the nighttime or in the dark, it seems like there's something to that where it increases activity of some kind. I mean, I've been there in the daytime and I've had activity also, but just something about the nighttime. Thanks, Tim, man. I really appreciate it. You too, older woman. Have a good night. I hope everybody has a great holiday. Yeah, do you know what the 4 1s was about, Ram Jam? Have you ever been able to understand that? If did it make sense to you at all, or was it just something that you don't understand? Just give me one moment, everyone. I'm going to shut my door outside because it's flinging around and I don't want it to get bent. Don't come out. Psst, you're not coming out. All right. All right. Told her she was crying and pulling her hair. The color of furniture, the paintings on the wall. No, you haven't. Yeah, that would be great if I locked myself out, Tin Man. Okay. That's that's something, Ram Jam. Okay. You see the 3 1s also? Hmm. Yeah, same to you, Les. Merry Christmas. Oh, it's okay. You don't have to be sorry. You woke up 3 times at 11:11. Wow. I've heard some other stories from people, um, like my neighbor here. His father passed away in the early summer, and he told me a story about his dad when he passed away, and what he told him stories. Well, he had the same kind of near, or I guess he died for a short time, and then he was brought back, and he shared the stories that his dad told him when he passed away and the things that he had seen, and it was pretty interesting to hear. 11 cents or 111. Wow. All right, everyone. I guess I'll end the stream, and I'll talk to you guys all. Talk to everyone next time. Dolls to be creepy. Zach from Ghost Adventures has said the same. Yeah. Happy holidays. Happy holidays to everyone. And I will talk to you again soon. I'll keep everybody updated. My group chat. If anybody hasn't joined my group chat, there's a link on the About section on my channel. There's also links for some of the other channels like Squatch Topic and the Cameraman and Crew. Great Outdoors Biggie. And my friend William I met, which I did a live stream with him. Some of you were probably here before. That's WTCW. They're out of Virginia, but I got some links there for them. And remember, if you wouldn't mind hitting the like button, I'd appreciate it. Ramona, Donce, and good night, everyone. I'll keep you updated as things change or what's going on. Thanks again.